This is the day that you who is made, not shall rest therein. Rest therein means I have access to everything I need, family. Everything. Everything. Chris Tucker singing everything. Everything. I was just sitting here reading a commercial, and I'm like, if you pay attention, hey, you pay attention to a dummy, you can learn a lot. And I don't mean that. I don't mean that in no disrespect to nobody. It's the truth. You pay attention to the things that we take dummies through to test, so we won't destroy ourselves. You can learn. And it hit my spirit. Drop shipping. I'm just listening to the commercial. The guy, yes, you place order, press it on a shirt, and ship it directly to you. I'm like, Wayne, pay attention. I'll be looking for angles. Okay, this. How can I do this better? Okay, here's the play. Now, how can I better bring about a better result from what I'm doing to make it better? We the company, baby. That's us. That's me, the company. You know, new site with the virtual addresses they renting. Virtual address, you come with a virtual phone number and or a zip team a month. But but $14. But they also have a bigger package where you can just get the address, and set up shop. Well, they have the package where you can get the phones too. It's something you can look into. I'm gonna think about that because the more I think about these things, like the drop shipping, okay, you can add that to what you're doing, Wayne. Can you afford to drop ship? Well, you're gonna need a website or a site. Create you a site where the people can go on there and look at your designs and things. You pick and choose, or if it's something that they want, let it be known. But yeah, we make them and ship them straight to you. No problem. Might cost you a little, might cost you a lot, but it's gonna cost you. On average, say about $20 a shirt. About $20 a shirt. But you'll probably be out with taxes and everything. Probably 25, $30 for shipping and everything. Custom print, custom print shirt, which will of course be a premium t-shirt. I'm not gonna say you're a gilding and you be mad at me. You know, after the first wash, it's kind of, hey, good. Gildings are good. That's one thing I say about them. But then you gotta understand fabric. You know, that's like me with poly and cotton. I have to understand there is a difference, right? A big difference. And you have to pay attention to that because that's how you create your style. Like I was explaining to my woman, she was telling me her sister, she was asking me questions. That's you, baby. You already know I'm tan ass. I ain't out here doing nothing. But anyway, and I'm just bringing you up. Well, anyway, she right here. She asked me certain questions about how our sister can go about establishing our business. And that's one way, one element, one tool in the arsenal you can use. Knowing what type of material. Because it depends on material. I believe in most cases, the material is what grabs people. It don't matter what level, high end. You might want to sell them to a person with money, a lot of money. A high end t shirt, premium, like I said, or a regular t shirt. Hey, what's up, baby? I said hi as usual. Ain't no as usual. It's a whole different motion. Money already coming in my pocket. Stop all that shit. Don't come on here with all that. I'm already making money. By the time I leave here, I have more. Don't come around with all that negativity. We on business, baby. Stop all that. This is a new day. If you ain't got hope in life, then don't come over here with that. Don't come spreading that. I don't come on your videos saying nothing so you can have your space to grow. If I don't have nothing positive to say, I'm not gonna say nothing. So don't do that. Ain't nobody coming out here not forgetting about the business of our home. Stop all that. That's come on. Don't come over here with that. We having a good day this morning. Things are moving towards the objective of taking care of everything I have in life, being responsible for. I ain't come out here to be irresponsible, baby. Yeah, peace. Stop throwing rocks and trying to hide your hand because you cause confusion. And then don't speak negative over the men. Women don't do that. If you ain't got nothing to add to what they doing, okay, maybe you should focus on this a little more over on this side so you can really, really get things cooking. It's like I just had a conversation with that phone call with Sus. I called her back. I guess I was taking too long, but I'm like, when I told her, I sent her a message. Call my father. She know my daddy fix cars. The first thing come out of her mouth is he gonna charge me? And I'm like, sis, you trying to push me to come out, but here, come on, let's stick to the law. Y'all want to complain about Wayne, but y'all moving in your emotions. That automatically lets you know you should have something for me in return by law. I don't owe you nothing. But then when I get over here, I call her, let her know I'm here. I got here by 11 or something. We talked about 10 something, so it wasn't no 2-3 hours. Whatever her clock was, you should have allowed me time to get ready and come out. Anyway, I'm not just jumping up and running out without, tending to my hygiene. I ain't that kind of dude. I wouldn't care how much money you got. I'm coming out to the races to get busy. I'm a thoroughbred. You did? I ain't ducking nothing. I'm coming out. But at the same time, there's a law and instruction on how to operate. And y'all gotta learn to be patient with your brothers. You know what I'm saying? And then when I got here, sister ain't been answer. But all the time you get mad at life, but you're not moving within the rhythm of the instruction. That's why God said, meditate on this book of the law. Because you're gonna need an instruction. It don't matter if you're religious or if you're atheist, even in either or aspect you operating in, you have to operate according to an instruction. Y'all women be too damn emotional. Your emotions are toxic. You destroy things. Y'all got to stop that. And have faith and be patient. Then you want to get mad. When you come on this toxic rage and a brother is thinking he got a level here, he allowing the law to operate. That's you, bro. Down here. Yeah, brothers moving, but brothers move different. Y'all, oh, they ain't this, they ain't that. Stop that. Brother got up and answered your call and gave you the okay that I'm gonna take care of that. I ain't ratting. You know, I ain't ragging on nobody, but y'all be tweaking. Across the street, call me about my car. It's on the trail. Okay, I'll be there by now. When you call me, let's allow the instruction of the law to step in. You call me to use my expertise. So you should let me know. You know what? If you come, hey, okay, give me time. You know, yeah, as I called, she texted me back. I'm like, you know what, my dad, wait, he goes, no, but he gonna charge me. Okay, so you trying to rush me to come out, but you ain't operating according to instruction. You cause the problem. You gotta cut y'all off. When you call me, you already know. You want me to do something, okay? This causing confusion. Stop. Teach their ass. That's why when I'm a cigarette, I'm gonna teach them that moment. But they gonna cuss me out still later. Oh, fuck you. You think you know something? You and your emotions still. That's why we can't get none done. Y'all want to throw rocks at us. Our brothers ain't doing brothers following instruction and thinking about everybody to get shit right. Y'all just on some spur of the moment shit because of your feelings. That's toxicity. Get the hell away from this shit. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. I ain't gonna run the I'm over here making videos now. Yeah, I got the phone over there. I'm sitting over there. All right, bro. Yeah, I'm on the clock, so we'll see something different. All right. You got that too, bro. If you don't want to go see somebody, I'm around. All right, bro. All right. I know they go. Hey, you got to get in where you fit in. But that's like I'm saying. Even listen to that commercial. I ain't talking about nobody. I'm just pointing out where we fall short in our approach, and hopefully that'll open our eyes. I ain't ragging on nobody because if you approach me and you don't I move according to the law of instructions, then you're gonna come with your own and your own desires. Oh, if he don't do this or do that, forget him, woo woo. No, the instruction is when you call somebody to do a service for you, you have to allow them time to get there. I'm not saying the whole day, with respect to what's going on, but you got to allow them time to get there. And then when you call them, you got to understand that's why we don't get rich because we don't operate according to the law. And it ain't necessarily the person that's on the other line. That's why I say they moving in their emotions. They not thinking because when you call them, you're calling me to hire me. I don't owe nobody nothing. You're calling me to hire me. Let's do business. Now, when I'm late with it, okay, I get an earful. I understand. I respect that. Okay, I called you. You taking too long. Okay, I don't want to do that business. All right, I ain't mad at you. And I keep it going. And when y'all call me, I have an open heart. I'm not, bitter towards nobody or nothing. I try to accommodate. That's who I am, a servant. But I can't do that with our people. Our people too emotional. They don't use logic and reason. They fall right into their emotions when they throw their rocks and you know they ain't right. You just talking out the side of your neck. Stop that. I'm gonna hold you accountable because that's what love do, right? If I did something wrong, you're gonna automatically, oh, he ain't this, he ain't. Okay, give him a chance to fix that so he can put himself in that position. Y'all just be too quick to just dog rock like I'm getting right now. You just sitting there making videos. I ain't just sitting there making no damn videos. I don't have a car that called yet. The car I did get to she called to help her. I thought, you calling me for my service where I can make a little something. It's business. You calling a businessman. I ain't your man. You calling a businessman. So when I'm calling a businessman, my mind frame is okay, I better have some paper. And then at the same time, that's the enemy. Because he know Wayne is being situated and set in his strength and on his foundation. So the enemy don't want to see that. It's a spirit. The enemy don't want you to see that. And a lot of people operate in that spirit because of your emotions. God said don't owe no man nothing but to love him. Don't be cussing me out and get mad at me because things don't just you can't twist a person arm. Don't do that. That's toxic. That's emotional. That's an emotionally damaged person. We need to recognize that and stop that. Now let me get off that subject. So when I'm looking at that, I'm paying attention to commercial. Let me fast forward, family. Take your time and express that so they won't think you all over the place. You one of them emotionally toxic people coming on here ragging on women and men because of the things they do. No solution. I'm talking about a solution. I'm gonna point the problem out and bring the solution out. But when we point the problem out, then it don't matter. It's in the elders. I'm Generation X. You know what I'm saying? X man. It's in us, and it's in the youngers. It's like we don't have the mind. Our mind. You want a shortcut based on your feelings. You want to take a shortcut, and if I don't meet that expectations in a desired manner, you automatically deem me as, oh no, I ain't messing with him, or I never do business. Don't answer the phone. What kind of shit is that? So that let me know your intentions. You just off that. We ain't on that because I ain't come on here to talk about no woman or talk about what they ain't doing right or no man or what they like now. That's what my woman talking about. You late with the last portion of your rent from the first. Okay. I done already came out here and made two moves to add a little something. And I'm out here to, 6 or 7. Any cars coming? I don't know, but I'm not waiting on cars. I'm on my other business and it's moving. So we gonna let the day unfold. When I come in today, that you hear that energy in my voice. That's the same approach I'm gonna have towards my responsibilities. I'm happy. I'm free from that overhead or worried about this and that. No, I done got in my niche where I can work what I got and see some results. I ain't worried about a damn thing now. So I'm happy, happily focused, enjoying this day. I'm thankful for it because it's gonna bring me the fruits of my labor the right way. All that, stop. We can't do that. We gotta learn to think. Think like rulers, like kings. You are a king. I was just reading Revelation 7. Christ has made you king, so you got to think on that level. We have to think on a higher level, even when you don't think it matter. Oh, that's my man, or a man thinking that's my woman. They've been there. No, men don't think like that. Men think with reason. You know, and people. I don't know. You understand your philosophy? I don't have no philosophy. And my philosophy, yes, I think very deeply. I'm like KRS-One, baby, for sure. I think very deeply. You can tell me something, then I'm going to research every word you told me. And people don't like that. I'm like, that's because you've been taught to be dumbed down. Oh, it's waiting and that stuff phony. Y'all making no. Who wants to walk around eyes wide shut while people making decisions that are more of a detriment to you rather than a help? Because they give you government assistance and all that shit. That ain't no help. They ain't putting you up. Now, if you need some assistance and you take advantage of it where you can get up and you use it to your advantage, that's cool. But that ain't no lifelong endeavor. That ain't nothing you commit to forever depending on no government. Get your ass up and go to work. People ain't, you got to learn how to make up like I was explaining. Let me get back to my initial, the foundation of the conversation. When I'm paying attention to these companies and I'm listening to these commercials, I realize, Wayne, you operating in that same manner. Man, it's time to really stand on your business, bro. You can't save nobody. Only save the Holy Spirit can save. I mean, outside. And then that's on them and their relationship, and that they'll, fortify themselves and endure to the end with that. Then the same shall be saved from this untoward world, the wickedness and these things and that. Why? Because you're following an instruction that's coming from the eternal one. But you're bringing that energy into this place. That's why he created you and sent you here and gave you rulership and dominion. He created you in his image and likeness. So that comes with that's a law, family. So why I'm telling you, you want me to operate in emotions, that's why things get messed up. We don't use logic. We don't use the law. And we want to say to all the law done away. You go to a stop sign, your ass stop. How the law done away with? No, you have to go higher in the spirit. There's a spiritual law that'll never go away. Same law that gives power to the trees, the sun, the moon, the stars. That's spiritual law, family. Divine law. And then you have the natural law at work. Then you have the ritual law. Then you have man's law. I'm going to stick to the spiritual law. It's not cluttered over there. It's just unfortunate that you will be in a relationship with people or have friendships with people for so long and you really don't pay them attention to understand. But then it hits you. It dawns on you, shit, we were never taught to look at it this way. But now that you have, it's like to them, you're a hindrance because you think, and I tell people, he, forget him, he thinking he's something he ain't. This, no, I don't, because you of the world. That's what separates us. I'm Kodesh. I don't follow what y'all do. I try to have the mindset of the king and walk like it. I ain't perfect. I might cuss you out because you getting on my nerves with the bull crap. Stop. But when I seen that, I'm like, drop shipping. You already drop shipping, King. Now, how can you add the shipping part on a greater scale? You're going to need that address and you're going to need that web page where they can reach you. The address and phone number where they can call if they have to and contact you. Say they get an order and they want to, okay, you don't have a tracking system. More likely it may be a tracking system involved, but set up with the the operation of the shipment within the packaging. But within the packaging of the me purchasing that system, they may have that in there, a tracking system, or they may not. Well, anyway, you have a phone. They offer you a phone with the virtual address, a regular phone, and then you have a fax number. Or you can just simply email the person. But it's all surrounded around the foundation, the business. My mind's been on that level, and that's what I've been trying to convey, especially to my son and other youths. It's time to go in business for yourself. I need to, man, yeah. Y'all know those containers? I need to get some of them containers. I got an idea to put some prints on them and sell them. Because people use containers, they store things. And it'd be good to have a name on it so you can remember what's in here instead of having to pull every box out and look through them. Because mind you, my mom sent us down here at Christmas time. Go get my containers out. I want my tree. We've got a lot of containers and things in there, Mama Witch. Well, I don't know. Pull them all out. All right, Mama, pull them out. And be obedient and pull them out. Well, I got an idea. Yeah, I can get some of that 6 Oracle 51 paper. That's for signs. You put it on wood, different type metals and things like that. I'm gonna get some of those. I'm gonna get some of those, and especially that brass paper. You can cut all kind of paper and things with that Cricut machine. You can give me some all type of materials. I'm gonna get some of them. I'm gonna make some signs. I'm gonna buy the containers, different sizes myself, and put the stickers on there and sell them. Make a buck. You dig? Man, that beats them boxes. Instead of putting stuff in boxes, you never know. What if some water? You spill some water. You want your stuff protected. I got my dishes I had when I was staying here, sitting in the container, in one of those plastic containers, and I'm like, okay, it's good. Now I got to get up, pop out, make sure I ain't missing no money. I'm in my area, and that's another thing, baby. You gotta understand. I'm in the area where I got everything established. This is the foundation. That's why I hit this area. I ain't walking those streets. I'm amongst the gang bangers, the drug dealers, the pimps, the prostitutes, the regular working people. I'm around some of everything over here. Because all of them need to hear this. What I'm talking about. That's the foundation. And the rest of the things are, we have responsibilities in life. But that's the foundation, because that's what's going to get me next to people. You know what I'm saying? And then my work will speak for itself. Am I perfect? No. But I'm not selling you no bogus products. I'm not taking people money in. If we have a problem. I had a problem with a customer. She was like, you take it too long. Bring my money. Only send my money back. Send me a message like, you woo. I'm like, and it hit me. And I'm like, because I had spoken to her. I should have been sent that money back. I took too long, and I told y'all that story. I called her sisters. Call your sister. I'm sending that money now. I just want to, I want to call her so I can apologize. I could have just sent the money and didn't say nothing, but that ain't my character. I don't need you to think that I'm like that. I took the time. I need this person to know I'm going to leave an indelible impression on you. It may look like that, but that ain't what it is. That's who I am. I like to serve. I'm a servant. And I got something to give, I ain't no servant talking about some, oh man, come do business with me, y'all. And you ain't give me no like, baby. You came over here doing all that complaining. That's why I said, you gotta watch people. I don't got nothing against you, baby. But you did all that complaining. As usual. As usual what? I can make videos. You got your ass on Facebook and everywhere talking about as usual. If it's good for if good for you, it should be good for me. That's what I be saying. I ain't saying you no hater, but people be hating. They don't want to see you. Maybe I'm on here to build my audience. I got 3 audience: TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, so I can offer my services. Have you thought about that part? You ain't got no about nobody cussing people out or talking about other people instead of helping them. Okay, once I hear somebody down, oh hell no, let me check on this person. You good? That's my initial response. I'm not sitting around laughing at people and constantly like I hear them no more. I don't see shit funny. Life will suck the laugh out your ass once you realize what's going on. Like when I like people, oh man, the Bible, man, shut up. The Bible is more sound than any book you ever read. Stop playing. It's a hidden knowledge in there. And if you sit down and do the extensive research, that's like dealing with everybody complaining about America and Europe. The West is this, the West is that. Well, y'all Christians, right? Well, help me understand this, Mr. Christian man and woman. In the Bible, if the Bible was, if that's what it's for, Christianity, why you ain't read in there where it tells you these Western nations, about these Western nations? These are the descendants of these nations came out of Rome. And guess what? Let's go and examine the heart of Roman Greco Empire history. And then we'll understand why these people do what they do. Like when you tell them, oh man, they know who we was. Oh, they don't know we was no Hebrew. We know Hebrew is like, you a lie. They know because Rome is their daddy. Rome, the one who tore down the kingdom. So why y'all keep listening to them, the Gentiles? I ain't got nothing against them. More power to them. Y'all keep listening to them talking all that yin yang. They don't know what they talking about. These are the people that destroyed the temple. The Romans, the Greco-Roman Empire. Oh yeah, man. I said my man that motherfucker. Hey, he said my guy got the ZL1, right? I seen the ZL1 2020, they were saying 2026, or probably a year or further down the line. Not too much further because they ain't gonna make, it's probably a year or so down the line. They ain't gonna wait too long because the buzz right now. You don't want to miss that buzz, Chevy. If you listening, if you do plan on making a new ZL 1, 2, 3, or 4, you need to do that in less. You don't need to do that in no 2, 3 years. Oh, we got to get the buzz and this. The buzz already there. That Chevy Camaro is the it. That's it, family. That ZL1, that's it. That SS, that's it. I will buy that before I buy a Hellcat. I don't care if it's red eye, blue eye, elephant, telephant. I don't give a care about none of that. Everybody got them. So that thing a loss of value to me. And then look how people drive them. Every time they hit the gas, like what the hell? Y'all don't even respect the law on how to operate this thing, man. I don't want that. Get that shit out of here. Then they want to steal them. Yeah, they might try you for a Camaro, but I ain't worried about none of that. Give me a Camaro. And everybody ain't got them, so give me a Camaro. I don't want what everybody else got. But yeah, I seen that Chevy. If you listen, I'm an automotive technician. I love cars. I service cars every chance I get. And I prefer to be busy every day, all day. And I'm working towards that. And you don't need a garage to work towards that every day. But you have to be effective some way. I ain't getting the calls on the cars. Okay, sell some parts. And Dewayne can't get parts. A lot of y'all don't like to call and deal with that. Don't want to deal with that, making all them calls. I can get the parts and I get them delivered. I got some brake pads for a 2005 Chevy Trailblazer. If you got somebody with a 05 to 07 Chevy Trailblazer, I'll let your man. I got some front brake pads for them. I got some front air cool rollers, and I got some ABS sensors with the ABS bearings, ABS ABS hubs with the sensors on them. I got some hub bearings with the, I say ABS hubs. Slow down, pay attention. Slow down. The conversation ain't going nowhere. Take your time. They want to understand. You want to make sure they can understand what you're saying. No mixed signals. But yes, I can. Camaro. I can order them parts for you. But that, yes, '05 to '07. Then there's another also for those pads. Those pads are also interchangeable with the, what's that called? Ooh, it's on the tip of my tongue. I'm looking at it in my face. It's a little truck and there's some cars. Anyway, but yeah, Chevy Trailblazer, not Trail, Equinox. Chevy Equinox, 2005 to 2007. Front brake pads, rotors, ABS hub bearings. Hub bearings for ABS. They cost a little more, but holler at your man. DM me. Let's do business. That's what I do. Retail, baby. I'm a salesman. I'm like my daddy. We create motion. Like I somebody is can't make this up if you pay attention. I could look at a commercial or listen to what somebody's saying, like I did with that dropship situation. So do dropship or dropship whatever you want. Blank, print it. I'm talking about you a dropship. And that in that sense, as far as blank, that's for people in the community. Yes, I sell blank t-shirts. I'm trying to sell more t-shirts than the gas station. Come see Wayne to get you a t-shirt. Don't just run to the gas station. They charge you $10 a t-shirt. That same heavy duty that same heavy cotton t-shirt. I can sell you with a design print on there. Drop ship. Drop me a message. Let me know what you want on it, what color, and we gonna get it to you. If you want something soft, like a Bella, Gildan Bella. Ain't no Gildan Bella, but it's soft, the soft Gildan. We can get that to you too. It's like a premium T-shirt. You know, it's light. It's a premium. I wish I still had mine. I think I threw it away because no, I didn't. I believe it's in my. When I wash my whites, I see. I mean, I should have been to the laundry, man. Procrastinate. One girl just got on me about that this morning. You washing out boxes? Ooh, I ain't ashamed of it. No. Some of y'all and probably damn because you being lazy and that was kind of lazy. But no, my mind is kinged in. Daddy, it ain't you gotta be a provider for the rest of your life. And if you did lack here, there, that ain't no permission slip to continue. You got to get your ass up and get back on your horse and man the get back up, get to the dock, hey, get to the steering and man the ship. You still have to until the day you die. And not just your children, their children and others, even the youth. Y'all young people with this entitled, and that's what a lot of our people we facing men, some entitled ass attitudes. You have to support the greatness. Don't be talking about no, leave that alone. But right now, yes, the spirit is on us people. The Bible says in the end time, the Most High will pour his spirit out on all people. And when I'm reading that book, I ain't just talking to the Hebrews. I'm talking to all people, and I'm representing the God of Israel. And it just so happened the Hebrews are the ones he chose to represent him. But that don't exclude the Gentiles. Gentiles, don't feel bad because you was lied to. We was all lied to. And people get mad when you say that. I talk to a lot of our people, you know. They be talking crazy. Oh, you don't know what you talking about? Who don't know what they talking about? Thank you. I appreciate that. As long as that's coming from you. Hey, as long as it's coming from you, that's a compliment. Because you don't even read. How you're not even an authority. You don't even have you don't even know how to acquire the tools to even determine. The Bible says let a thing be established with two or three witnesses, right? That's spiritual law, right? And I see why y'all just fly right past it because you're used to ritual law. Like a brother or sister hear me tell them, why y'all keep doing that? Talking about you got to keep the Sabbath before you go in the hell. Why y'all keep telling? I didn't tell nobody you don't have to recognize that there's a Sabbath. I never said that. But it's just a lot of y'all think you an authority on the word when you're not. I'm not just talking about those not, that are into Christianity, Muslim or not. I'm speaking about anything that's thinking it's gonna raise his head against the knowledge of truth. I don't care what your religion. Even the Israelites, because a lot of them off. They think they're an authority, like we just run something. If it don't go, we're the kingdom. You ain't the Most High. Stop playing. You are not the Most High. Okay, let me put my coat on. I got to go for a whistle. I got to bring my little weights in here. Go for a walk. Nobody, we ain't sitting around doing nothing because there's always something to do. Y'all know my DM. You can DM your brother. I'm on the DM right now, y'all. So you got to work with me. Y'all gonna get me back there. We ain't out here just willy-nilly all over the place. No. We men take pride in being able to do they, handle their responsibilities. It's a pride thing. My mom made me think about something I was thinking about speaking about yesterday. I'm like, well, maybe you are kind of being a little too strong. Maybe you need to have a heart, have a little more compassion. Maybe your compassion level need to go up some. I ain't say be a sucker, but you can have compassion, but showing love. That's a law. Compassion. I need my Bible. I'm focused. I don't got my book bag. You talking about making videos? Yeah, I'll make these videos. You know what I'm talking about? Stop playing with me. I need to take this home. I need to take a picture of this. I need to get my damn press. Get my other printer, my press here fixed. I need to send that out. I'm looking a place up, send that out. I need to send my other heat press out. I ain't throwing nothing away. Ain't nothing wrong with this. It's a shortage in one of those components because when I play with the wiring, I should have got my voltmeter to test each component. But then I would have to know the parameters in which those components are by law should be operating. How can I can look up the part and ask the phone. It'll tell you. You ask the phone anything, it'll make you a genius. I'll tell you the truth. Brother, sister, no matter who you are, you should never be stuck. Talking about, I'm no, okay, you might have to revamp some things. Sit back down, hit the drawing board, and redraw this thing. You ain't got to give up. You might just have to you might have to slow down. Take your fall from grace and hold your head, but stay motivated. You ain't got no choice. It's either that or you just gonna fall by the wayside. I ain't falling by nobody's wayside. You did? We ain't doing none of that. We were designed to rule, honey. That's why things don't go like they should because you operate outside of your calling. That's not gonna benefit you. Yeah, have love and compassion towards, but not to the point where it's gonna soften you up or take you out of alignment and how you should be moving. That's for a man or a woman. But yet having love and compassion towards your brothers and sisters. Don't be haughty and thinking you all that because right now the sun is shining on you. And right now your brother or sister might be in muddy waters, having to swim their way out. You did because, or you might just got some that's a late start. But don't count nobody out. God put something in everybody. He put it in you, it's in them too. Y'all just don't reinforce it. Y'all want to come with all this toxicity. And then a lot of the situations is avoidable. People people think they got game. Then we think we running game on each other like, come on, man. Fuck out of here. Because the thing don't work. That's like when people accuse me of stuff, I'd be like, these people just telling on themselves. I haven't done, Lord in heaven knows. And when I say that word Lord, a good video, but y'all are chosen. Why you still use the word Lord and God? And I'm like, I can't get up. What up, King? What's going on? Just want to say what up. Happy New Year. Who is that? This June. You just said what? I said, just want to say what up. Happy New Year. Happy who? No, you just did. Hey, y'all, hold on one second. Let's go ahead and battle with this young king. He gonna make me a pagan with the New Year. Peace to the God. How you doing, man? Happy New Year. Blessings. I love you, blood. You got the thing on the finger right there? Yeah, right. Yeah. Man, old boy be on the commercial with them. I love that. They warm. They waterproof. They waterproof. Like you say, they way better than nothing. Yeah. Got it right here. How's it going? Everything is straight. What's up? Work. Do it on there like that. Let's try to do it. Brand, he sent me a link. Like, bro, that's all the this one was shooting down. So give some likes. Around here right now. I'm gonna fix my into. I can bring my baby out. He's riding one for the winter. I'm gonna get the big tires. Oh yeah. I'll get it. Wait for it. I'm bringing out 2 tires. We ain't gonna get no drive. I just think with you, my grand, with your shiesty, Yeah, I'm not getting your shiesty for sure. You right. I'm long gone, but I'm not cover long gone. I'll throw a shiesty on. And definitely put my motorcycle. Give me some motorcycle guards. And a helmet, because these niggas try to run you over. You never know. Put my helmet on. I ain't doing no fucking helmet on my hood on the road. Make sure I got my big knife. If they try to kill me once I fall and they get out, I'm trying to cut the shit out of them. I ain't know none over here making a video. Motivate, stand motivated. Alright. You too, King. Peace. Peace to God. Oh, them gloves. I like them gloves. You ain't seen them gloves on commercial. I'm gonna go out here. Go 10 to the. Hey. Go 10 to the sheep. It is. How long it's been? 40 minutes. Right here, 10 to the 10 to my father's business. I got a lot to do. I'm happy about it because all the power, love, patience, the increase is there, but you got to be focused. I'm telling you from experience. You can't be playing games, waiting and steady, because I'm one that analyze shit for 20 years. Oh, there's a lot of things I made aware. Stop playing, get it done. Go hit these streets right quick. Go see what's going on through the community. See what I can shape. I ain't talk to a few people. I ain't got no cars right now. I'm gonna talk to a few people and see what I can come up with. Go serve some brothers and sisters. I got a couple of shirts I need to go get. I got some taking a drop ship. I got a bear shirt and I got a hoodie. I got this Prussia hoodie design with Riley from the Boondocks. I got this pressure print that I designed with it. Words, pressure. And the neighbor was like, man, I want that exact same one. I'm like, huh? He's like, yeah, I want the exact, because I don't make the exact same prints. You ain't gonna, no, you ain't gonna get it like that. And I need to, but I don't, mm-mm. I try not to do, sell people the same thing I have or what the next person has. That's why I got a multi variety and constantly making people, well, we don't have one. You ain't got, I got multiple prints. I'm a retail. Those are graphic prints. I don't have one print staple where it's, reflective of uh, the company. I have the company is a design, is a retail company. It just so happened to touch on design space because I'm an artist and I figured I go there, I can get some traction. And it works because I'm a natural born artist. All that did was enhance what I did, what I have already. But I don't sit down under that boy and take the time because I'm doing too much. Cars is cool, I love them, but that shit getting in the way now. I just want to sell my clothes. And I said that yesterday. Come out here, put my 8 hours in on my hustle. Then I'm going there and play with my clothes. I ain't think about them cars. I need to be in a situation where it's consistent. I love the cars, but our people don't want to do that. Our people be playing fucking games. I don't got time for all that. I'm gonna bring them, don't show up shit. I ain't, hey, that's yours. Do what you want to do with it. But I'm not finna sit, I ain't type that's gonna sit around. And then, but to the others, that look like, now to my woman, she probably, uh, that's why I said you should get a job. No, that's your range of thinking. That's how far you thought about it. That's as far as you can go with it. That's cool. But you got to understand on the flip side, you dealing with a dude that never went and sold his service to nobody for no check. But my daddy, that's the only person I ever worked for. Okay, Arrow, and those two guys. Out of 54 years of my life, I had 4 jobs. The best one was working for my daddy on everything. That was the greatest one. Working for my daddy, and the opportunity wasn't I wasn't hindered to flourish. He even let me run the shop. Ran my ass right out of there doing too much, but he let me run the shop. He eventually ran up out of there. But I stayed the course. I didn't run off because I lost control of that. No, my extra activity in the world got caught up, went to jail. What the hell? What you doing? What is you doing? I can't tell you everything I'm doing, but I ain't gonna do nothing that's gonna cost you. I wouldn't bring that to you. I wouldn't bring that around you. I don't take occasion because these are my people and they allow me in their premises. I'm not one of them dudes. Oh, you gonna stash this or stash that? Hell no. Now I might let one of the guys, normal neighbors that they communicate with. Oh yeah, you can come in the basement with me and chill. You in the back end where I come sit where I'm at right now. You can come down, not chill, but we might be kicking it. I'm back there working on something. They back there, You know how it is. The homie come hang out, y'all kicking it. We all chopping it up while you working. You go, say I come down here, we go down here and smoke a square. Oh yeah, you come down here, smoke you the square too. Let's chop it up for a minute. Smoke the square, half the square, and I'm going back, or a quarter of it, and I'm going back out there. Especially when it's cold like this. I ain't complaining about because the earth is the lowest and the fullness thereof. If that's where I'm at right now because I don't have things in order, then that's where I'm gonna be. But notice I didn't blame nobody else. These are the moves that I'm making and the decisions of the outcome of it. I have to carry it. If it's out of alignment, hell no, I ain't gonna like it. So that means you need to make something happen. You need to move some shit and make some stuff shake. Now I'm about to go move something right quick. And I'm gonna grab my 25. I guess I can work on these arms for a minute. Now I'm gonna work on these shoulders. Keep them shoulders right. You got them hands up. Keep them hands up. You got them hands up there. When you got them. You got them hands up there, baby. Anyway, peace and blessings with the love of the Messiah. We the people, be encouraged, walk in your power, know who you are. Don't be afraid of them. They can't do nothing to you. They scared of the word. They don't even read it. What they gonna do? They don't know it. They just blowing off steam. Teach them. Be an example. Son, they go to perfect push up too. I forgot. I'm gonna bring it for you. Anyway, blessings, y'all.